It's that time of year again. Time to dust off the pads, lace up the cleats, and go to work for football training camp. I'm Glenn Johnson, and in this report, I'm going to take you inside the camp of the North County Raiders. The Raiders suffered through 6 straight losing seasons before finally breaking through for a 7-win campaign last year. It was the first winning season under Coach Jeremy McDowell's tenure, and he expects the team to build off that success in his 5th year.
A lot of these guys that are seniors, they've been starting since they're sophomores, and even some of them since they're freshmen. So it's a really good group of seniors and a good quality young men too. So we're really looking for some big things out of these guys, and we're all looking forward to the season. We're going to have a lot of fun, and it's a nice atmosphere and some good camaraderie. And the guys are enjoying showing up, and it's tough. We're working hard, but we know that we're working for the end prize.
The Raiders have the luxury this year of returning their quarterback for a 4th season as the starter. Wyatt Compton has developed from a raw talent his freshman season to a dual-threat Dream Team quarterback his junior season. McDowell expects his senior year to be even better.
He's a football player is what he is, and he just happens to play the quarterback position. And he can throw it, I believe, as good as anybody around here, and he can run it, I really believe, as good as most people. So we're really lucky to have him, and he's really turned into quite the leader as well. And it's nice, having some receivers that we do that they can do something with the football. He doesn't always have to make the huge play. We can just kind of give him the ball, early, and they can do some things with it. So we have a good core around him, and of course he's kind of our leader. So we're just really excited and fortunate that we have him.
Wyatt's development in the passing game has allowed the Raiders to become more dynamic on offense, something Coach McDowell expects to continue.
I think that's what most coaches would want, to be balanced and to be able to do, multiple things. And we're fortunate enough to be able to do that, I really believe. And some of these receivers are going to have to step up because we lost a couple, that were seniors last year. But some guys are stepping into those roles and really excelling, and I'm really looking forward, for the community to see these kids and the hard work that they put in. So it's gonna be fun to watch these guys.
Wyatt's older brother Will is a former North County Dream Team linebacker who played 4 years at the University of Nebraska before being picked up as an undrafted free agent by the Washington Redskins earlier this year. Coach McDowell invited Will to help coach the team during camp, and Will's excited to see what his brother can do.
It's always fun watching your younger brothers play their role in their sport and stuff, but yeah, I'm excited to see what he does.
And while Will has a close eye on his brother, his main focus is on the position he played at North County.
I really believe that these linebackers are playing extremely better than they were at the beginning of last week. They were really playing well, and the only thing that's different is he's been here helping us out. So it's not a coincidence by any means, and he's just a good young man. We're so proud of him and everything he's accomplished, and it hadn't been by chance. He's put the hard work in, and like you said, he's a great coach and instructor. These kids really look up to him, and so it's one thing, some instructions coming from us as coaches, and it's another thing coming from a guy that's in the NFL. So he can say a few more things to them and kind of get across to some guys that maybe we can't. So it's really nice, and I'm very appreciative that he's here with us.
Compton, McDowell, and the rest of the coaching staff are busy evaluating all the position battles throughout training camp, and as is usually the case, there are several positions that are up for grabs at North County.
The offensive line, we have 4 or 5 guys returning, so those guys kind of know what's going on and are really just continuing to gel and to work with each other. Dylan Parmley is our center, and he's been starting for a couple of years, and we just have some guys that work real well together. Seth Tiffnyer and Shane Phillips, those guys that some names that maybe you don't hear a lot about, and just good hard workers and good kids and good young men up front. And Isaiah Smith and Hunter Stranger, some receivers, Tyler Cassidy, some guys that haven't played football in a couple of years that came out this year excited about North County football. So that's fun to be a part of, and it's fun that we've kind of put the work in the first couple of years and now kind of seeing the fruit of our labor, so to speak. So it's fun seeing kids with a smile on their face and excited about North County football.
The Raiders have been meeting off and on throughout the summer, so at this point, the team should have a pretty good grasp on the playbook.
Most of our offense is in, to be honest. We've done so much stuff through June and into this month that there's a lot of our stuff that is in, and now we're just trying to polish up and like you said, the fundamentals. We're making sure our footwork is good, and we should be ready to go come August 12th.
And Coach McDowell is once again looking to his upperclassmen to set the tone at camp this summer.
We have a kind of a core group of guys that really been busting their butt and been responsible about being here and stuff. And so some of those guys are taking a leadership role and getting other guys here. So it's nice. It's their team is what I tell them, and it's nice to see them respond the way they're doing.
And when it comes to leadership, who better to show the team how it's done than an NFL linebacker?
That's what I want to do. Talking to kids, all that. I wish I could give them everything I've learned over the past 5 years with Coach Bowen. I've learned up to this point in the NFL. It's a process, and it's hard to fathom when you're a teenager. And I was the same way. But I'm trying to preach everything I can to them and share everything I know.
And while North County isn't back to elite status in the state of Missouri like they were in the late 90s and early 2000s, Will Compton says they have a chance to be.
Yeah, I'm just trying to explain to them the opportunity they have to bring back what North County has been in the past and trying to make it important to them again, and they're really enthusiastic about it.
We're counting down the days until opening night when the Raiders travel to Jackson on August 30th. Reporting from the North County Football Training Camp, I'm Glenn Johnson.